Hello, everyone. Studio Stowe here. Welcome to the Bagel Nation. We're going to be playing a game of Geoguessr Speed on a United States map. And I have to tell you that I just started a game, and the second map, I'm looking at it, I'm saying, this doesn't feel like America. This feels like the UK. And I just guessed somewhere right in the middle of the US, and it was the UK. And I realized I was playing a world game and not a US game. And it took me to two different maps to find out, but we're hopefully not going to have that problem because I'm looking at the US right here, and let's get to it. This is the worst. This is darn right the worst. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Somewhere with cars. I don't know if a truer statement was ever uttered. Feels a bit more southern to me. Southern agricultural. Someone can tell me what kind of plant this is. For some reason I want to guess Virginia. But it feels more southern, maybe. Oh, I don't know. For some reason I think this is tobacco. Okay, we got a road with signs. Deer Creek Road and Stamper Road. Those both strike me as a little bit more southern. I think I'm going to guess like Alabama or something. This would take a while to pinpoint, so let's go ahead and... I feel okay about guessing Alabama. I'm going to guess kind of up here, though. Okay, Illinois. Not far from St. Louis. Okay, fine. What? Okay, there we go. Somewhere with vertical terrain. This feels like it might be Tennessee or something, based on the mountains and the... That maybe West Virginia. Doesn't feel like Denver or anything. I need to make a guess relatively soon. I don't think we're gonna find any useful signs anytime soon. This feels kind of Middle Eastern. Oh, I was like, Middle Eastern. Am I coining a new phrase? No, I'm just referring to a completely different section of the world. Not completely. They're just like us. They're human beings over there. Just, it's popular to irrationally hate them in America right now, at least in parts of the country, and criticize President Obama for not bombing them or whatever. I don't even know. Like, people seriously, like, stop. Okay, Oregon, like, you don't need to hate these people. Like, most of them aren't bad people. Like, a few of them are, but there are a few bad people here too. I realize that this is a grand oversimplification, but it looks like we're somewhere in the South. I always think we're in the South, because I've spent most of my life in the southern United States of America, though I don't know that I necessarily fit the personality of the southern United States of America. And now I'm talking about the Middle East still, I think, and this is my Middle East voice. There's some useful information here. It's going to look like, does that say Louisiana? Does that say LA? Funky LA, well, Oakdale Elementary School classroom. We need to make our guess. We need to make our guess pretty quickly here. I feel like Louisiana. This could be Louisiana. That looked like it might be Louisiana, so we're gonna make our Louisiana guess. Got the state right, so probably should have guessed more central since we had that going on for us. But we've got 2.5 minutes to wrap up two more maps. I-84, Idaho. We're in Idaho. Idaho. I-84 near 30. Okay. That is golden. we might be able to get the most accurate GeoGuessr speed in the history of Geoguessr speed, which admittedly is not a long or prestigious history. We've got this so good. Let's go ahead and just make this guess. Okay, that's actually pretty disappointing. Or as good as that was, we weren't going to get that any better in the time we had. That was a gift, though. It's going to be one of our higher GeoGuessr speed scores, I think. And we've got a good amount of time left. Even despite my distracting commentary on the Middle East and American views of it. Tim something Lutheran Church? 2 miles that direction. Lutheran, I think, is a more northern branch of church. I believe they're about as Catholic as you can get while still being Protestant, but I could be wrong there. I'm not completely versed on York County. If we have to guess right now, I'm guessing like Kansas or something. We've got 35 seconds. It's been a relatively good map for us. Is that I-80? Interstate 80, Junction 34. Wow, this is another... Okay, 70, 80... So looks like we're probably 34. How much time do we have? We gotta hurry. 34, 80. It's gonna be a long road. 34. So actually, wait, 34. Hype. Hype-hoo. Oh, we ran out of time. We got 2 maps on silver platters there. That's the best I've ever done on speed. And that had that big of a whiff. We got 2 states correct. 3 states correct. 3 states correct. And got a good regional guess in there too. Other than that giant whiff, that was a very good game of Geoguessr speed. Let's replicate that. Let's do it again. Not world. Play United States. I'm still kind of hyped about how well we did there. West, East. Looks like that might be a state shape, but who knows? That could be Colorado. 273, 276. Those aren't going to be good. Those aren't good for us to... Okay. Gotta go down the road more traveled. Let's try this direction. 273 west. The lovely thing about the American interstate system is that it's pretty easy to figure out where you are. If you can just zoom in far enough to see an interstate, you can tell what direction you need to go to find another one. 2-1. Oh goodness, we need to make a guess pretty soon here. Not feeling too confident about any of this. Newark. Okay. Good enough for me. I wasn't going to take the time to figure out where Newark actually is. I don't even think that was actually the right state. I think we just got lucky regionally. But we'll review that in a moment. We took a lot of time on that. Not too much, but a lot. Manteo Middle School, some sort of Indian, Native American mascot, it looks like, based on that emblem, that logo design. Is that an actual person on an actual horse? Yeah, I think so. I mean, my guess at this point, based on all the information we have, is like Texas. We would have seen like 6 Texas flags by now, but not too much really to go off. I'm gonna say somewhere like East Texas, though. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Wait, is that Tennessee? That's it. Oh, that's just an arrow. Are we sure? That kind of looks like Tennessee. That's just enough to give me pause, but I think we're gonna go just kind of in here. East Texas. We weren't gonna get there anytime soon. Awful, awful map. I don't like it. Terrible camera. Oh, is that? Oh, that's the end of the road. That's as far as we can go in that direction. Okay. We're probably gonna make a pretty quick guess and save as much time as we can for the 4th and 5th maps. Because we're not gonna get to a road sign anytime soon, are we? We're facing south. Okay, in order to Oh, we found a road. We found a road. Drake and Josh theme song. If you're unfamiliar, look it up. Welcome to, that is a Texas flag. We're in Texas, in Bayboard. Texas, for as much as I like to jab at it, did get the iconography of the flag correct. What? What? That was a Texas. If what? just what? Southwest is. Oh, is this camera? Are we in some Old West ghost town? And this is the original camera technology that was available when that town was abandoned? F for effort on that jokiness. We gotta make a guess pretty soon. I'm gonna go back and review that footage because I thought that was the Chile flag. I don't really know what was General Southwest. This is another awful. I mean, good enough. Okay, we got 1 minute. Miami is my guess. Feels very much like Miami. I've been to Miami a couple times. Literally a couple. Exactly a couple. Exactly 2 times. Unless you count like leaving and entering, like just traveling to the city. There's really no other city. I think this has to be Miami, which means it's not Miami. But Miami likes its palm trees. This feels all pretty flat. Like it's got a big city. Miami's a pretty big city. I don't really know that much about Miami, truthfully, but I mean, I did live 5 or 6 hours away from it for most of my life, but I've only been there twice. It's got to be Miami, though. It's not going to be Miami, is the thing it's going to be. I deserve that. I deserve that so much, but let's view this summary. Honolulu. Honolulu is the other city that could probably look. I made the wiser guess, I suppose, because, you know, people go to Miami who aren't rich.
And going to Hawaii is synonymous with a wealthy person's vacation. I don't know why I said vacation. I kind of tripped over my word. Oh dear, this was a pretty. Did we whiff on every? Did we get any states right? We didn't get a very good seed either. And yeah, we just got lucky with that Newark thing. We got lucky with that. Did we not? But that's going to wrap things up for this video. If you enjoyed the wildly inconsistent games of Geoguessr that I played here, please leave a like down below. I really appreciate it. If you want to yell at me for any of this, I was not a very good effort in the second game, but yell at me about that in the comment section down below. And if you would like to see future videos of Geoguessr Speed, regular Speed Geoguessr, this war of mine, or any of my other content, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, enjoy your stay in the Bagel Nation.